All right, Ray, should we do this, man? What do you think?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Hello, everyone. Oh my goodness, it feels like a long time since we've done one of these, Ray. When was the last time? It was like 3 months ago? I don't know. What was it? Feels like forever.
It's been way too long, and I feel like I need to be doing more on my end.
Well, somebody I just saw in chat said we should do this every Saturday. Are you up for that? I don't know.
Every Saturday.
Every Saturday. Every Saturday, buddy.
That's a lot.
Every Saturday. So, look, let's get to the important thing right off the hop, everyone. Here is the giveaway form. As always, please just enter once. Once you're in once, you're in for all the giveaways. We have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we got 5 today. 4 or 5.
Yes.
So we got a few things. So just enter once. Ray's gonna be picking random numbers, random names. If you remember your zoo email, please make sure you use that. And if you remember your zoo number, that's even easier for us to turn down the music just a little bit more for us to identify you, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Also, we just want to mention something. Since we're talking about the giveaways, Ray wanted to pass along this message for the giveaways. If you get chosen, if your name gets pulled, please send Ray an email from whatever email you use for the giveaway, your zoo email. Make sure you email him. Here is our email. And just say, hey, I won. Here's the email that I won with. And then he'll send you the shipping, or he'll get the shipping details from you. Ray's just way too busy, people. He doesn't have time to chase you. He doesn't have time to chase you. So Ray, do you want to talk about that? And then we'll get on to the actual live stream.
Okay, I gotcha. So probably the easiest thing to do is if you win, send me a message or an email from the winning email account with your shipping information in it, so we don't have to go back and forth 3 or 4 times. I'll send out your stuff right away. I just don't have time to track down 6, 7, 8 people every time, and then when you don't answer 2 or 3 days later follow up. It's just a lot of time. So if you win, we'll give you a couple of weeks to get a hold of us. The stuff doesn't go back into the store, it just sits on a shelf, and we recycle it for the next live stream. So
that's right.
If you win, send me an email, send me your shipping information, and then the system will automatically send you a tracking number if you're eligible for wherever you live in the world.
That's right.
In a nutshell.
So somebody's saying, never got to join the zoo email. I sent requests. So send, look, there's a lot of people joining the zoo. So if you try to join the zoo and we didn't get back to you, Ray does them in batches. Please send an email to our Gmail right there on the screen. Okay, it's right there.
Yes.
Please reach out to Ray. We want to get everybody added and check we can check your email and all that. Okay, so please do that. But for today, just whatever email you want to use, ideally it matches the one you use for the zoo, throw it into that giveaway. There's just scroll up, it's on the screen. I'll paste it again. And so welcome everyone to our autumn Monkey Mania. There it is again, live stream. Sorry, I don't know why I'm stumbling on that. So welcome. Yes. And I think, Ray, should we just give something away? I think we should just give something away. Door Crasher prize. Right? Okay, what do we got? We got some vines. We're always starting with some cool accessories here. So we're going to start with this. We got some vines. So there is the link. Okay, so everybody got your names in, right? With an email and your zoo, all the information, name and whatnot. Please enter and let's pull for the strings. Let's just give something away right off. Get to it. Ray, pull a name for me. Is everybody in? Just going to assume you are.
Are you guys ready?
Yeah, okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah. Just
Arno. Arno Van, not going to try your last name.
Arno Van something or other.
Actually, Arno, yes, we know exactly who Arno is.
Oh, we know Arno. Okay,
I remember that.
We know you, Arno.
He's in Europe. Yes,
he's in Europe.
100%.
Okay. So Arno Van something or other in Europe. Congratulations, you won some strings. So we're going to get you that again. Make sure you send, I'm going to put it again. Send us an email if you win something to reach out to Ray. Here's the Gmail.
Yes.
The email address. Please reach out with your shipping details so that he can get this stuff to you, because we really want to get the prizes to everybody that wins something. Okay. So, Ray, let's talk about the last 3 months. Well, let's talk about this year just a little bit. We're going to get to more giveaways, people, and a bunch of voting. So, don't worry.
Yeah.
There it is. Ramdonk. Arno Van Ramdonk in Europe.
There you go.
There you go. Congrats, Arno.
I knew it.
I knew it. Okay, Ray knew it. So Ray, let's talk a little bit about this year so far. We've had an exciting year. Do you want to talk? How are you feeling so far this year about everything?
Listen, I gotta be honest with you. I feel like I'm constantly behind, and my day job is just beating the living you-know-what out of me. I just struggling this entire year, and I think you know what it is. Last year was COVID, and I had all this free time.
We're blaming
we
COVID,
were just
people.
cranking out stuff. Oh, it's 100% COVID.
Yeah.
And then we were just cranking the stuff out, and I just feel like I'm so far behind. Hence, why we're reaching out to all you people to give us a hand.
Yeah. So, what do you want to talk about the? So here's what happened. Here's why we're doing this. Also because we want to give stuff away, as we do. What can we say? We're givers. But what happened was we had a very nice looking schedule for the year that Ray and I planned out for everything, and it was really lovely. But we didn't realize did not realize at all just how long the renovations to the Frankenlab would take. So do you want to talk about that a little bit, Ray? Just talk about the Frankenlab renovations, because it has made things really, really cool, really cool, a lot more efficient for Ray, I think. But do you want to talk about it a little bit? So what happened?
Yeah. So we went through one side to the other, and after we got everything moved and the walls painted and everything.
By the way, can everybody hear Ray? He's kind of quiet to me. Can everybody hear him? Okay.
Can you guys?
Or do we have to make him yell?
You guys are good. Yeah, I can yell.
Okay.
Yell.
Yeah, you
Ask
can
me
yell.
kids. I can. So we went through everything, got it all, up to par, streamlined a bunch of stuff, but then just, it just took too long. But I'm super happy how everything ended up. So that's always a positive.
Always a positive.
Yeah.
But what happened? What did it do to us?
It just, JT made this beautiful schedule, and
I did. It was pretty, people. Closer, it was a sexy looking schedule. Nice. It really was. It was. So, it was nice.
We get closer and closer to Christmas, and I'm looking at this thing going, I don't think we're going to be able to squeeze this all in. So it just got crunched and crunched and crunched, and so now we need some help. So we have lots of cool things in the pipe. As an example, oh wait, you know what? I feel like we should give something else away. What do you think? Let's do it.
Let's do it. Or what's next on my thing? I gotta look at my thing.
Big Larry.
Let's give away some Big Larry. Let's give away these ape grapes. Now, Big Larry have become real popular over the last few years, and our Big Larrys are flying off the shelves. It's crazy. It's not that I'm surprised by it, but let's give away these ape grapes. So again, I'm gonna put in the link to the. Let me grab it. Here it is. If you just enter, just enter once. Oh, sorry, I got the colon in there. That was bad. Let me try that again with that. Apologies. I don't know. There's the link. Just enter once. You're in for all the giveaways. So if you already entered, make sure you use your zoo email. Ideally, give us your name and zoo number if you have it. And let's give these ape grapes away. Ray, pull a name. Pull a name for us.
Are you ready?
Yeah,
Mr.
I'm ready.
Dominic Galati.
Dominic Galati. Dom. I'm just going to assume you like that. Dom, you won. Congratulations, Dominic.
You know what? 100% his buddies are like, the Dom is coming.
The Dom.
How could they not?
The Dom. So the Dom has won the Big Larry. Congrats.
Oh, 100%. Why would you not?
How would you not? So there we go. Gave some stuff away. Now that we've done that, let's get back to what we were talking about. Lots of stuff in the pipeline this year. We had lots of good stuff already. Two of the things, as most people know, that we have in the pipeline are Pixelate Helium and Anti-Pro 2. Nan, let's just see here. So we just revealed this. There's the new.
You know what?
Oh, what?
I was just gonna say we had 4 things that we were supposed to cover before Christmas, right?
Yes, we have. Well, was it just 4? No, it was actually 5.
It was 5. Yes, you're right. It was 5. It was supposed
5.
to be.
See, spot the scheduler, yo-yos. People. Like this is. It was 5.
So
he's trying to sneak away. He's like, no, it was 5. I had 5 on the schedule.
That's right. So there was, just so you guys are aware. So there was supposed to be 2 new yo-yos, 2 extra drops, and 1 pre-order. Correct?
Yes, that's right.
Okay.
2 holiday drops,
right, so
2 major drops in the pre-order. So
holy moly!
I
got to quit my day job. Okay.
Yeah. Well, we're trying to get to that. So
what are we looking at?
Well, so two of the major things that people are really interested in are Anti-Pro 2. By the way, in this box in my hand, people, just so you know, I can't open it. This is the prototype for Anti-Pro 2 in my hands right here. I'm going to open it, but I'm not going to show you. I'm just going to look at it myself. Oh, it's pretty. It's exciting. This is it. Cool. It's a real thing. So right there, I just can't show it to you. No, I like I said, I'm opening it. I just can't put it on camera. So that's it. That's the one of the very first prototypes. So do you want to talk about Anti-Pro 2, Ray? What's going on with Anti-Pro 2?
So just for a quick recap, it's
not empty. It's not an empty box. I promise you.
No.
Can you hear it? Right there. Can you hear it? It's in there.
So Anti-Pro is a one and done. So each release is going to have a different logo of Cranky. So this is the one courtesy of Mr. JT. He's going to design every one moving forward. So this last year was red. This year is purple. One colorway is going to carry over across the entire series. And yeah, that's about it. Right?
People don't believe that I have it. Can I just like show them a little corner? No, I can't do that, can I?
No, you can't do that. No,
oh, just like just a sliver of the colorway.
No. They are.
Sorry,
here.
people.
I am looking at the raw ones. They're sitting on my desk. I'm staring at a stack.
I tried. I was thinking of you, but Ray's not gonna let me do it. Sorry, because then he'll never send me another yo-yo again. Sorry. I'm not. I love the yo-yos more than I love you people. Not gonna lie.
Listen,
I love all of you, but not that much.
There is only one warning that's gonna come with the Anti-Pro 2, and that's be careful.
Yes, be careful. I can attest to this.
JT knows.
Oh,
be careful.
Be careful. Okay, that's all we're going to say. The other thing that's in the pipe,
next.
I know people are dying, is, of course, Pixelate Helium. And that's in the pipeline. Ray, do you want to talk about the Pixelate? And then we're going to give something away. And then we're going to give something away. Then we're going to do a vote on stuff. So go ahead, Ray. What about Pixelate? What's happening with it?
Okay, so Pixelate prototype colors are all finished. Email goes out to online stores next week. To see what they're going to do for orders. The idea is going to be 4 release colors as of now, possibly 5. Each participating store is going to have a limited run of 10 or less, all numbered. And and when we do those, we're going to treat them just like we would a short run from the store. So they would get all the goodies that you would normally get if you bought it from MonkeyfingeR. So the white coin, the extra string pack, and all the goodies will go to the stores for their limited runs for the Heliums.
There you go. So Helium is in the works. Ray is working like a madman, not ma'am, in the new Franken lab. Easy tiger. So he's working like a crazy person in the new Franken lab, and we got lots of stuff. But we're actually going to get you to vote on what you want to have come out first in a few minutes. First, we're going to give something away. I think we're going to give something else away. What do I got? Oh, we got the Ape Abductors. Which these Big Larry come with the tiki bar, right? Which is shown on the screen, correct?
Yeah, the tiki bar. And for whatever reason, when I shot these last round of pictures for the Ape Abductors, I never put the little escape pods in. So everyone comes with the brass escape pods. I've had a couple of questions if these ones included, but yes, they always include.
They have the escape pods, which I don't have a picture of. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, Ray, what are the escape pods? Just explain that to people.
So the whole idea was, because these are reversible for up and down, left and right? So you could adjust the weight on them as they come out of the box. You don't have to buy an extra set of monkey bars with them. We made them purposefully light and reversible.
Right. So there we go. Oh, somebody just noticed. I should have said this. Yes. Welcome to the Man Cave 2.0. I realized this is the first live stream where I've actually got these up on the wall.
That's right.
And yes, there is the MonkeyfingeR logo on the wall, and there's my logo, of course. So yes, I forgot to say that. I've had these up for a while for my own Twitch streams. I just forgot. So yes, welcome to the new, I guess it's the Man Cave, the Monkey Cave 2.0. So thank you. I actually have more lights to go up. They're going to be over here, and I got some other cool stuff coming from Ray that you're all going to be very excited about, that may show up on the wall at some point, but that's all I can say. So anyway, thank you for noticing. That's almost as important as somebody noticing I got a haircut, which I didn't, but that kind of thing. So let's give these away. Did we give them away? No, we just talked about it. Here, let me grab the the giveaway. Again, just enter once. Just enter once. There's the giveaway link.
Okay.
And some people want some MFD posters there, Ray. So we may have started something here.
Well, we were kind of kicking around the idea of maybe producing those in quantities, so you could buy a backlit picture that would maybe come with.
Maybe we should be selling these. Maybe we should.
I don't know. What do you guys see? Let me know in the chat.
Would anybody be interested in these LED pictures? Not mine, obviously, but the Ray's here. So, thank you. Yes, appreciate you saying that about my haircut. Hespero. So you should let us know. Let us know. Anyway, did we give these away? No, we haven't. Pull a name, Ray. Pull a name. Let's get these Ape Abductors out in the world. Man, a lot of people want the LED pictures. Okay, maybe this is something we need to do.
That's cool.
Okay.
So wow, this may be one of the coolest names we've come across in all the years of doing this. Mr. Levi, please, seriously, first name, Levi Whitney.
Oh, Levi Whitney. I can see him there in chat. Levi, congratulations, man.
Such a good first name, dude.
Levi.
Such a first good name.
Well, now we're just making him blush now. You won the Ape Abductors, Levi, whose name we love so much. You've won it. Congratulations. Congratulations. Again, I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it all stream. Guys, got to reach out to Ray if you win something again. Here's the email. He's just way too busy to be chasing people. All right. So let's get to our votes. Let's get to our votes. Here's what we wanted to do. We wanted to get some feedback from the Zoo community to do it. So here's the first thing. As you know, we have really tried here. Ray and I are, not just Ray and I, like the team as well, but we're always talking about how do we get our products into the hands of more people, spread the love, especially for first-timers, right? We really have tried. And now the trickle drops, which most, if not all, well, not quite all, but most have really, really liked and enjoyed, have helped a lot. A lot of people that I was just like, wow, I managed to get my first MonkeyfingeR yo-yo through a trickle drop. That's what we want to hear. Ray, do you want to talk about the trickle drops? I mean, they've only been going for what, 4 or 5 months now, but wow, we've really had some good feedback. What do you think? And then we're going to move on to our new idea.
Okay, so I really like them only because there's such a crazy rush, and there's always that disappointment after you don't get one because we only make so many yo-yos. So the whole idea is that right place at the right time, completely random. You're going to get yourself your first MonkeyfingeR throw, or your second or third if you're lucky. And then, that was the whole idea. And it's been fantastic, I think. So far, we're giving away between 10, or not giving away, but we're putting up through the system between 10 and 15 throws a month. They happen all the time.
They happen all the time, and then around the clock.
I pull them out.
Every time zone has a chance. And so we've been really happy. Now, somebody is saying, if you want to sell more, produce more. That's true. But here's the thing. Ray is basically at the max. It's one guy doing all this amazing stuff in the Franken lab. The only way for us to actually make more is to basically send it offshore. It's going to be mass produced in a factory, and we're just not really on board with that. We always want to be handmade. We want to be high quality. We want Ray to be the guy that puts them together and anodizes them. That's just how it's always going to be. So we realize it's a limitation. We have a limited run number, and there's always more and more people gunning for these all the time. We get it, but we're not going to be offshoring it. We're not going to be outsourcing it. That's just not MonkeyfingeR's way. It's never been Ray's way. It's never going to be Ray's way. That's just it. So we have to live with that part. So the idea is, how do we actually get, with that in mind, that limitation, how do we get stuff into the hands of more people, or having a chance? So here's the first thing we're going to vote on. In the Discord, a few people actually have said this to us. What if we did a new type of drop where if people want, they can put their name in for a lottery, and we'll pull some names. And if you get pulled, you can buy, basically you're doing a lottery to purchase one of the yo-yos. We know that sounds weird. It's maybe not perfect, but a lot of people have suggested, why don't we do that? So here's the first vote. If you like that idea, don't say no. If you like it, say yes. Okay? So, and somebody's saying just increase the price. No, that's not how Ray works. He doesn't want to gouge. That's just not what Ray does. Sorry. That makes sense, but it's just, Ray, do you want to talk about that? Do you ever want to increase your prices? I mean, you've really resisted
Well, do you know what? Over the last 2 years, supply chains have definitely crunched their prices up. but we've managed to keep things the same. I just, from the very first release, which was Evil Yo, I went through the trouble of, hand making the bags myself and putting extra stickers and extra information in from the very first box. It was always high value for a decent price, and I'm never going to change that. The
That's
price
right.
is the price. I see all the other companies, raising their stuff and going for the bucks. I'm just going to pass. I'm going to pass the whole time.
So
Unless
there
we
you
have
go.
a significant increase across the board for something, and the increase would just be my increase. You're not going to all of a sudden have a $120 yo-yo. It's not going to happen. But with that said, now everything has a caveat. With that said, the because of the shortness and the complexity of the anti-pros, that's why those are more. My cost for those is way more because everything is short run, everything from the packaging to the yo-yos across the board.
Okay, so there you go. That's from the man himself. I mean, there you go. As somebody said, he's a true gentleman. He doesn't want to raise his prices. That's what it is. Now, I just put, and I'll put it again, here is the link to the actual vote. So that link right there is the vote. So if you want to go in and vote yes or no, and also there's a place to put in additional ideas or comments. If you want to let us know about some other, now the type of lottery drops, that doesn't mean we may have different types, assuming enough people want us to do this. Maybe it is, if you just want this particular type, or maybe for first timers, something else we were thinking about, people that have never had one. If you've never had a yo-yo from MFD and we might just have a lottery just for that group of people. So we may do lottery drops, as we'll call them, different types, but first we just want to see, is there enough interest in them? Because if not, if everybody votes no, then great, we know, right? So this is it. We want to give everybody a chance to provide feedback for this. Maybe it's a special type of lottery, like I said, maybe it's just for newbies, maybe it's just for those that have joined the Discord. By the way, these lottery drops are going to be Discord exclusive. So you've got to join the Discord. And a word about that. We had to change our policy of the Discord, and we're not going to put the link here. If you want to join the Discord, you get a Discord invite with your Zoo membership. If you already joined the Zoo and you don't have access to the Discord, please email Ray. Again, here is an email from your Zoo email, right? That's always how we confirm. Send him a message and say, hey, can I get into the Discord? We're trying to move to Discord to be the central place for all up-to-date stuff and events. So like the lotteries will be run through Discord, our Discord channel. That's kind of our new community center. So please, if you haven't, send email to Ray, get an invite to that, and we'll take care of you. But anyway, let us know if you like the lottery idea. One more time, here's the lottery vote. Then we're going to give something else away because we got more stuff to give away. And we got more voting too. So there you go. And I should actually be looking at this. So let me have a look. New lottery votes. Yeah, we're getting responses. So far. Okay. Are you looking at
Kenneth? Did you see Kenneth's reply?
An oldie lottery? Well, maybe an oldie lottery. Maybe if you have gray hair like me, you can actually. There's a gray hair lottery for you. So if you have hair like mine, you can act. Well, not exactly like mine, but gray like mine. You can. We'll see. There might be different types. We don't know, but we just want to get the feedback. So we're seeing responses. Thank you for that. So far, how we doing? 32. Yeah. I mean. Well, we'll wait a few minutes to talk about the results. So anyway, while we're doing that, let's give something away. Ray, what do you think? Do we have more to give away?
Yeah, let's do it. What do we got?
I think
please tell me.
What do we have?
Okay,
what do we have
I'll
next?
tell you.
I'm actually, you know what? Hang on a second. I've actually done this out of order. So we need to do another vote before we give away something else. So sorry, I'm out of order. I jumped ahead a little bit. So,
okay.
Sorry, Ray, I threw you off. Okay, so everybody voting on that. I got a second vote for you. So here's the next thing. As Ray said, sorry, there's going to be a bunch of links and votes here coming at you people, but thank you. We really appreciate you doing the feedback. Second thing, as you know, we normally do holiday drops at the end of the year. We normally do Halloween and we normally do Christmas. Thanks to the Franken Lab renovations, we're not sure we can squeeze both in. So the next question is, if you can, and you don't have to put in chat, I'm going to give you a link in a second. If you could only choose one, which one would you want? Okay, that's the question. So here is the vote for that. All right, so if you can only choose one, which would it be? Halloween or Christmas? We want to know because we probably only have time for one. All right, because we're trying to get helium and antipro and all this stuff done, which you're going to vote on in a second, by the way. All right, but So let us know. If you could only choose one, Halloween or Christmas, what would you want? All right. So that's the second one. And again, so I'm going to just keep spamming you here with everything.
Do it.
Do it. All right. So here's the lottery drop.
Everybody's in the Halloween. That's so funny.
Well, we had a suspicion which one would be chosen, but nonetheless, we want to be official.
That's
the
my
one
favorite
for the
one. I like that one.
This is the one for the drops. Sorry. I've got so many links to so many votes here and giveaways. All right, so those two. So please vote on that. If you can only have one.
Yeah,
and let's start talking about the lottery one. So far, it's pretty overwhelming. It's like almost 90% of the respondents want us to try lottery drops.
Lottery?
So
just so you guys are aware,
and we'll go. And sorry, Ray, I just talked over here. I will go through. Yep. Ray and I will go through all the other ideas that people are putting. So again, thank you for the comments there. Sorry, Ray, I talked over you. Go ahead.
That's okay. So the cool thing is we can literally have any type of lottery drop we want.
Yeah.
Literally anything. So, and you guys should all be aware that the trickle drops and the lottery drops all designed to get yo-yos into random hands.
Oh, yes.
And do not affect any of the regularly scheduled stuff. So it's not like I'm decreasing the frequency or the amount of yo-yos on the big drops. Is not going to happen. They're all going to stay the same.
We're just adding. We're going to add this in if clearly people want us to try it.
This is like a spreading the love thing. And you know, me and JT talk constantly about new ideas.
Yeah, our wives
are
very annoyed at how much we talk.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, boy.
100%. So it's a good thing he's not in the same city, or we'd be in big trouble.
My wife never seen him. I'd be over in the Franken lab like every weekend. I mean, just like checking stuff out.
So yeah, so that's kind of it in a nutshell.
Yeah. Now, Arno actually just mentioned the pre-order. We're going to talk about that in a second. But one other thing we just want to say, the trickle drops. We were going to mention this earlier. The spirit of the trickle drops, just so everybody knows, and this will be true for the lottery, although that's a little bit easier for us to control. The spirit of the trickle drops is that everybody gets the same kind of opportunity. Yes, there are different times in the day and whatnot, but the spirit is everybody has the equal opportunity to snag one, and some people have. However, there has been some concern about people using bots and basically scrapers to just watch the Shopify store and then be alerted and then snag it, to have an unfair advantage. We are going through the data, and well, Ray, do you want to talk about it? What happens if you notice, or do you want to just talk about that? So, that's just not the spirit of what we're going for. And if you've been doing that, we're going to politely ask you to stop. And if you don't politely stop, then we're going to ask in a less polite way. So you want to talk about that, Ray?
Yes. Yeah, for sure. So I'm constantly looking at who's getting what and at what times, and the timing in between when it goes up and to when it actually is purchased. So, if that happens within 10 to 15 seconds, the odds of somebody being in the store at a weird time, checking it, buying it, and out the store,
and then
but
getting
really
multiple
slim.
Like that, right? The same person getting that over time.
Yeah, exactly. So that hasn't happened to my knowledge yet, and we do watch it. So if you guys are thinking about, this is a good way for me to scoop it up, there's going to be this is going to be.
Well,
I don't want to say there's going to be consequences.
We're not going to tell you what's going to happen, but we'll reach out directly, right? Let's not ruin the vibe here by being like the Bandhammers or something.
That's just the whole point, is to get these into different people's hands, not the guy with the best bot, the best internet connection. That kind of defeats the purpose.
So
right,
that's not what we're after. So just to put that out there. Okay, where were we? Oh, the votes. So holiday drop. Let's have a look at the holiday drop. Then we'll give something away. So what are people thinking for the holiday drop? New lottery. Oh, we already said. Everybody's kind of on board with that. Holiday, it's looking like, wow, Halloween is a big winner by the look of it. It's
that's my favorite.
Over 70% want the Halloween over the Christmas. So
okay, good.
Okay, good. Ray prefers the spooky, scary.
Personally,
okay.
I was leaning towards Halloween, so that's awesome.
Right. We kind of suspected that would be it, but so anyway, there we go. So, and again, this really depends on how the schedule goes, but that'll be the one we focus on. Okay, let's give something away. Let's do it.
We
got a couple more things. So now we've got, what is this? This is private reserve, right? private reserve plus a tiki bar.
That's a private reserve. So that's
another Buglerian.
Oh,
we're coming up to the big one, people. Don't worry.
Yeah, for sure. So for every release, I've always got a favorite colorway. And for whatever reason, this was it for me. Couldn't tell you why. I just like how it turned out. So this one's Goblin Bile. There's still a couple left in the store, but I think
you hear that?
Did you
wait? Did you hear what he just said? There's still some of these in the store, people. Still some of these over in the store right now, just so you know. And by the way, I just put the giveaway link again. Just enter once. But go ahead, Ray. Sorry, I talked over you.
Awesome. Yeah, no worries. So, this was my favorite. I'm going to transfer this one onto a yo-yo set also. I just really like how the colors punched up in there.
Yeah, it's great. It's great. I'm amazed these were sitting around in the store. I think just people didn't notice, but there's still some there, and we're going to give one away. So, what do we think? Do you want to pull a name, Ray? Let's pull a name. Pull a name. What are you going to get?
Let's see here. Okay, hang on. Give me 2 seconds because the number keeps changing. The maximum hit number keeps changing. Let's see here. 2 seconds. Jake. Mr. Jake.
Jake, just Jake. Okay, there you go. Jake something or other. I didn't catch the NAS. But Jake, congratulations. You won some private reserve. Buglerian Tiki Bar, congratulations. Congrats. There you go. So again, I'm going to keep saying it. Make sure if you win, you email Ray. Here's the email address once again. Make sure you send him an email with the shipping details so we can get it to you. Otherwise, it just eventually gets given away some other time. So there we go, Jake. Congrats. And okay, so now to the big stuff. As always, we save the best to last. So the next thing we're going to talk about is, again, Ray is one guy doing all this work, at least for the yo-yos directly. Team helps him out with other stuff, but the production, the anodization, the pairing, the sealing, the everything, the siliconing, everything is Ray. So, as we already said, we had Anti-Pro, and we have Helium, and we also had a pre-order. Now, somebody actually said, I was watching in the chat, somebody said, the pre-order last year kind of threw things off. Yes, it definitely did. We didn't anticipate just how much work that was going to be, mostly because, and here's why, one of the two colors, the Rotten Apple, was actually a lot of work to do. Ray had forgotten how much work that colorway was. So what we're going to do is we're still going to do 3 things. We still want to do Helium, Pixelate Helium. We want to do Anti-Pro 2, obviously. And we still want to do another pre-order. The pre-order feedback was very positive. People really liked it. The difference is the pre-order this time, we're going to choose the colors. They're going to be a little bit easier for Ray to do. Still going to be awesome. Still going to be Ray's, magic. Just a little bit easier, and we're still going to work it. But the question then becomes, what do we do next? And what's the order of those 3? We have Pixelate Helium, Anti-Pro 2, which is in that box right over there, the prototype, and a pre-order, another yearly pre-order. What's the order everybody wants to see those in from now? So here's the last vote is of the major drops. Again, hang on, let me grab... 1 second, this link's giving me a hard time. So here it is. Of the major drops, Anti-Pro 2, Pixelate Helium, and a pre-order. What do you want to see? So in here, you're going to see 3 questions. What do you want to see first? What do you want to see second? What do you want to see last? And we'll just count up the votes. Whichever one gets voted to come out next, comes out next, second, third. And this will be over the next, hopefully 6 months, but we'll say 6 months to 8 months to a year, something like that. But it's not going to be probably a year, because we're catching up on all the work. But what do you want to see next? Pixelate Helium, Anti-Pro 2, or the pre-order? What would be next? All right, so...
Yeah.
What if I put Anti-Pro for all 3? Oh, that's good. Oh, yeah, I never thought of that. What happens if you put... Well, I guess that's your vote. If you're really dying for Anti-Pro, I guess. But, yeah, sorry. I guess I didn't actually restrict the questions. If you answered one, you can only answer the next 2. So, yes, I guess... You can answer all 3 if you really wanted to, but depends what everybody else says. So, but a pre-order for Anti-Pro 2. That's unfortunately not the way it's going to work, because Anti-Pro is always going to be a limited number, more limited than usual, and it's a one and done. So pre-order for everybody. Sorry, that's just not how Anti-Pro works.
But you know what we could do?
What could we do? Now, every time you say, you know what we could do, every time I hear that from Ray, I realize my life gets a lot more complicated. So.
No, this will be easy.
Okay.
This will be easy.
Okay.
You know what I'm going to do is I will save some of the Anti-Pro 2s to incorporate into the trickle drops. So if you miss the drop,
Really?
in the following 2 weeks, you will see.
And
I'm not sure how many.
Would you
but
keep
you will
one or
definitely
two as
see
for a
some
lottery
anti-pros.
drop? No, we wouldn't do the lot. Well, I don't know. I feel like
Yeah, why
okay.
not?
Did you hear that?
Why
All right,
not?
guys. You just heard that from the straight from the
Okay,
horse's mouth, so to
so-
speak.
Okay,
is
so I
you
gotta
might see
pull,
an
I gotta pull
anti-pro
some of
2
these.
in the trickles, and maybe a lottery. Is that what we're saying?
Okay.
Are you
Yeah,
committing to
'cause
that?
listen,
You're
the
committing
whole-
that on air,
I'm
live. Like,
commit-
I just want you to know.
I'm committing to
It's
it.
out there.
And
It's
I'll
out
tell
there
you
now.
why.
All right.
I'll tell you why. Because
My
the
life just
whole
got
idea
complicated, people.
is-
I know it. I know it.
The whole idea is to get more opportunities into everybody's hands, and
That's
that's
true.
the best way to do it, rather than just one and done drop.
All right. All right.
And it's a lot more work for JT. Yay,
know, it's
JT!
just-
Let's hear it for JT.
I'm the one who has to field all this stuff.
gotta
I don't
organize
mind.
it.
I like talking with the community, but oh my gosh, I just know I'm going to start getting all kinds of private messages and emails like, "Hey, Ray said this. When's that happening?" Well, I don't know. I'll let you know. He's going to tell me. All right. So there you go. Did I already put the major drop in? Did I give everybody that link? Well, just in case.
Yes.
I did. Well, I'm
Yes,
going to put it
do
again.
that.
So here's the major drop.
And you know what? Just to clarify the question about the pre-orders from last year.
Oh yeah.
It wasn't so much. It wasn't so much.
Oh, did I
the
misspeak? Oh,
amount-
sorry, Ray.
No. You nailed it. But it wasn't so much the amount of yo-yos I had to make for the pre-orders, but right after that is when the shop got ripped out. The old Frankenlab
Right.
got ripped out,
Right.
and we got our new home, and everything got rebuilt. It was about 300 plus hours to do that. So that's really where the delay came in for this year, which then push forward to now through a monkey wrench into everything coming into Christmas. See what I did
Yes,
there?
it did. Monkey wrench. That was clever. That was very clever. You know what, everybody? I'm gonna put all the vote links in again. All right. So here's the one for, because we'll take it right to the end of the live stream. If you want to vote on whether or not you like the idea of a lottery drop, and plus this one has a place where you can put additional feedback and ideas. There it is.
Yep.
If you want to vote still, because who knows, it might change. You want to vote on if you prefer Halloween or Christmas, if we can only do one, there's that one. And then finally, one more time, here's the major drop order. So Anti-Pro, Pixelate, Helium, and the pre-order. What do you want to see first? There it is. There you go. Let's see. Love to see a vlog in the monkey wrench. Now, that's an interesting idea. I've been sort of trying to prod Ray to maybe do some live stream to show the Frankenlab. I can't commit him to doing that. I don't know how it would work, but I'm prodding him, people. I'm thinking of you. I know everybody would like that. So maybe one day.
It constantly bugs me for that.
I do. Because I want to see it too. I actually haven't seen inside of it, right? The new one. So I haven't seen the old one either, for that matter. But anyway, there you go. So there's the votes. Please do vote. I'm going to just have a quick look here. I don't know. How is this looking? I actually don't know how this is going to work. So, oh, Ray, this is interesting.
Yeah.
Do we want to talk about these results on air, or do we want to talk about them privately first, just to make sure? I don't know. Because once I say it on air, we've committed to it.
It is what it is. We're going to do it.
You can see the results. You can see the
I
results.
can see the results.
What do you think? That's actually not what I expected. That actually isn't what you expected either.
But listen, the people have spoken. So
okay, so I'm going to talk. Okay, so here's what we're thinking. Here we go. So the number one, I did not expect this. I must admit, I was expecting something else. The number one people want the pre-order first. I'm actually shocked.
What?
I'm a little. Am I looking at? Yes,
dude. I never would have thought that.
Okay,
in 100
you know what?
years.
We did not. Yes, we talked about this, and Ray and I went back. We were predicting who would actually want what pre-order first.
Whoa.
Okay, Ray, that's not what I expected. Coming in second is Pixelate. Coming in third is Anti-Pro. Wow. Okay, well, hey, this is why we got
100% doable.
It's doable, but that means man, I've got to now plan for the pre-order. I really didn't expect that. Wow, I'm shocked. I'm clearly not speechless, but I'm shocked. I am
dude.
I'm surprised.
Do you know what?
I'm surprised.
This is the best
really
part.
am.
This is the best part about when I make Big Larry. I make that's kind of my test bed for when I'm coming up with colors. So I've already got 3 or 4 off the top of my head, 100% that we're going to do for pre-orders. So
okay, so you've
just
already
real
got an
quick,
idea. Oh, that's good.
I'm just going to throw this out there real quick. Just watching.
Every time you throw something out, my life
messages.
just gets complicated.
Do you guys want to see 2 pre-order colors or 4 pre-order colors?
No.
No, but listen. No, this will be fine. So but here's the kicker. Just like last time, we're not going to open it up for multiple at the end. We're only going to have 1 per customer.
Okay.
Between all 4 and all models. So, okay, everybody's hitting 4.
What did you think was going to happen, Ray? Like, what did you expect when you asked that? What did you expect? It's like, no, we just want 2. Really?
Okay, so here's the deal. It's going to be across 4 colors. I actually got 3 of them already in my head. And we're looking at one on the screen. I really like that one.
This one?
So one of them is going to be Goblin Bile. Yeah, for sure.
By the way, did these all sell out in the store since we started the live stream?
You know what? I haven't gone back and checked because I've been too busy chatting with you. But yeah, so that's what we'll do. So we'll do a minimum of 4. In the next week, we're going to put out the details, and then JT and I will come up with the
okay. You have no idea how much Ray is like complicating my life this week. People, I did not expect this. I'm now regretting this vote.
Like a couple of months ago, JT got a new job, and he's absolutely underwater.
I am like really busy. I'm basically working 3 jobs. 4 if you count this one. This is not a job, but I do this for fun. But still, oh my word. So
okay, so in the next 2 weeks, we got to come up with which colorways, which models, numbers on each one of them, and make a zoo email with pictures.
Oh, all right.
Right?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. That's what we're doing.
All right. The people have spoken. Hey, don't go anywhere. We're giving away a big thing in a second. Don't go anywhere, people.
Yep.
And yeah, that's basically it. I'm going to blink and 2 weeks of my life for the next 2 weeks. So, all right.
So just for the people getting on board here, so the Halloween drop is going to happen. It's going to happen Halloween.
And you know what? I'm going to put all the votes in one more time as Ray's talking. So.
Right, so it'll happen on the 31st, which is a Monday, and we'll pick a time and we'll send out a zoo email. I'm working on those guys today, actually. I was hoping that you guys were going to pick Halloween, so I will finish those guys up, take pictures, and everything will be ready to rock and roll. Hopefully, a week before the drop, you guys will see all the pictures of everything that's going to happen.
Life just okay.
Right?
Yeah, fine, good, fine.
My wife is absolutely going to kill me.
Oh my goodness. You know what? Here's the funny thing. Okay, I'm going to share a little funny. Remember last live stream, Ray got to share a funny thing about me when he said, being part of the team and I suck at yo-yoing.
Yes.
I do suck at yo-yoing because I'm out of practice. I was way better like 5-6 years ago. And even then I wasn't pro, but true. Now he got to share that. I'm going to share something funny here. So Ray and I have a constant conversation all the time where he will be shocked at certain things, like things he just doesn't predict. Now, he predicted the Halloween. I'll give him that one. But he totally got the one. I got it wrong too, actually. I thought it would be Anti-Pro 2, to be fair. He thought it was going to be Pixelate community pre-order. But here's the thing about Ray. He's genuinely always shocked about things that probably everybody in the zoo thinks is obvious. For example, he's always shocked when everything sells out in like 30 seconds. Every time we have this conversation after a drop, he's like, dude, I can't believe I was really nervous. I was thinking maybe they would not sell out. Every time. I'm not joking. Yeah. Every time he has this conversation, he's like, man, I was so nervous they wouldn't sell out. They always sell out in 10 seconds, and he's always shocked by this. So that's the funny thing about Ray that I'm sharing. That's my turn because it's true.
Listen,
so he's always shocked by this.
But listen, I'm generally surprised and I'm massively grateful. I just
yes, we are grateful.
Sometimes.
I'm just pointing this out.
It surprises me every time that the MonkeyfingeR train just keeps rolling on down the tracks, and I'm so happy to be a part of it.
Yeah. So it's always funny, and then I always laugh at him. I always laugh at him because he's just dead wrong on his predictions about like something selling out. Weird. I don't get it, but whatever.
So you know, in
Okay, and
true
speaking of that, we got to give something away here.
tricky,
We're shooting the breeze.
just 1 second. In true cranky, tricky fashion, there was a trickle drop at 12:30.
Did you do a trickle drop during the stream, Ray?
Yeah, and it looks like that 2 dudes scooped it up.
Oh, that's what he's talking about. Oh, I didn't even notice that. Yeah, he's talking about how he scored the trickle drop.
Listen, it sat
Congratulations,
on the site
dude.
but it sat on the site for 9 minutes before somebody saw
Didn't
it.
you do that? Now I think about it. You did that last live stream too, didn't you?
Yes.
You trickle dropped right in the middle.
Yes.
Okay, so you know you guys got to.
And I will say this:
future trickle drop.
The day's not out.
The day's not
That's all
out.
I'm
Okay,
gonna
did you hear
say.
that?
The
Okay, everybody
day's
hear
not
that?
out.
Day's not finished yet, people. So big hint from Ray.
Okay. Let's do.
Okay,
a
let's
giveaway,
give something away. Let's give something away. Final thing.
Wait, we have another. We have a string, and then the final thing.
We have a string.
Yeah, we had 2 strings to give away, so let's give away another string.
And I noticed. Okay, let's give another string. Okay, hang on. Just one last time. Again, just enter once. Let's give away some string. Give away some string, Ray. Go. Pull a name. Pull a name.
Okay. And it's going to be Marie Vinton.
Marie Vinton, congratulations. Got some string once again. If you win,
50
please
pack
email
string.
us. 50 pack of strings. Got some strings. I love the strings. I have way too many of them, but it's crazy. There we go. That's an inside joke between Ray. It doesn't matter. Anyway, there's the email. Please reach out if you haven't. Okay, so we've given away. We got one more thing. So make sure you enter.
This will be the last one. And guys,
this will be the last one, and then we're gonna do
just one entry. One entry per person.
Just one entry, right? Because we have to disqualify
if your name's
all
in
the
there
others.
twice, if your name's in there twice and I pull it and I notice it, I'm gonna tell you that you just lost a yo-yo.
Yeah. Well. Okay. Wow. Ray's just smacking people down today. Okay. Wow.
Well,
all right. So one last thing, and then before we go, well, actually, we'll stick around after and just answer questions as we always do.
If there's any
But
questions.
last thing we just want to say, and Ray's already said it, I'm going to say it again. Once again, we want to thank the zoo. We want to thank all of you for just being so incredibly, well, let's just say it like it is. You're all freaking crazy. You're all crazy for our products. You're all just, again, you just trample the store all the time. It's amazing. So we want to say a big thank you to all the fans and to our team as well. Our team's always busy talking. If you haven't joined the Discord, again, please email Ray from your zoo email so we can get you a Discord invite. We really recommend, if you've never used Discord, it's a free account. It's easy to use and you'll love it because all the zoo is always talking to each other. We've even, I shouldn't say this on air, but we've even done a bit of a buy, sell, trade channel now. We're testing it out, and so far it's been going really well. I feel like I'm about to jinx it. So there's even that. So if you want, please do come and join us in the Discords where you get all the information. You can talk to Ray directly, you can talk to me, you can talk to the team directly. We're in there all the time. So email Ray. Again, here's the do I have that? Is that the thing I got queued up? Yep, there's our email. So if you're already a Zoo member and you don't have access to Discord, email Ray. He'll send you the link, the invite. Okay, Ray, we got to give away the big thing. Now, I got to say, people, I just finally got a Gelada 2, like the Gelada 2. I had Gelada 2.1s, but I finally got a Gelada 2 recently from Ray. Got one off him, and it's awesome. And this colorway I didn't get. I still got an awesome colorway. This colorway I think is amazing. I think this is the coolest looking Gelada 2 colorway out there. I mean, look at that. Look, which one is this? Is that Neo Tokyo? Which one is that?
That's Neo Tokyo.
Oh, it's amazing.
First made on the Big Larrys.
So nice. So nice. Love it. So whoever wins this, well, I'm jelly. I'm seriously jealous. I really am. Envious. I'm whoever gets it, congrats ahead of time. So we're gonna give this away right now. Again, last time. No, hang on. Everybody's entered. I'm gonna just enter once. Just enter once. Just in case somebody came in the last 2 minutes. There's the giveaway. All right. And look, just again, enter once. And while we're doing that, I'm gonna put all the votes because we'll take last minute votes. We're gonna still tally them up. There's the vote for the lottery drops. If you like that idea. Here's the vote for which holiday drop do you want. Here's the vote for the order of the 3 big drops. There we go. All right, Ray, you ready to pull a name? Okay, people. Again, I don't have it.
I'm ready.
I have a soundboard. I need to get a drum roll. I don't know why I don't have that. I should really get that. Let's do it. Pull a name, Ray.
Okay.
Pull a name. Let's
Here it
do
is.
this.
Random generator. The winner is Juniper S.
Juniper S. Congratulations. You got this sexy, sexy Gelato 2, Neo Tokyo Gelato 2. Oh, Ray, I might have to just, you know what? I might have to save up some pennies and send you some cash. You can do me one of these. I really do. Like, that is such a nice Juniper. Congratulations. Yes, you're welcome. So again, don't forget, send you, if you've won anything today, send an email from your zoo email to Ray, please make sure you get it. Okay, so we're gonna wrap up. Again, thank you to all the fans. We love you guys to death. You've made Monkey Finger what it is. We'll stick around to answer questions in the chat if you want, just for a few minutes. What time are we at?
Yeah, for sure.
This is another thing we always miss. We're like, this will go 30 minutes and then an hour deep, and we're always shocked by that. It's funny. So thank you for everyone. Ray, do you want to say any outro here? Otherwise, we'll answer questions and we'll get out of here.
Yeah, for sure. So fire up your questions in there. We'll answer them as the best that I can. Appreciate everybody. Appreciate all the support, all the love, all the positive comments. It absolutely makes my day. I check them all the time, and I really appreciate that. Always, the best way to get a hold of me is through email. I check it every single day.
Well, you check Discord as well, right?
All that much.
Do you prefer
I check
email?
Discord. Discord's number 2, email's number 1, Discord's number 2, and everything after that is whenever it happens.
Oh, somebody just said, we totally forgot to mention this. Yes, we actually are searching for a social media team member. Ray, do you want to talk about that at all? Or, I mean...
yes. I will figure this out. Yeah, I'll figure this out by Sunday. So, you know, as you guys know, we're sorely lacking in our social media.
Well, it's just we're so busy. Nobody has time to do anything.
I need some help with this stuff. So the whole idea is we'll get that person on board. Their duties will be to post 5 days a week, just once per day, and then to monitor what the team is doing, and then to repost it so those guys get some heat for their effort also.
And where do people... Oh, sorry, I talked over you, Ray. Where do people apply if they want to be considered for that?
I would say just fire me off an email at monkeyfingeryoyo@gmail.com.
Just send Ray an email, tell us why you'd be good at it, what experience you have, that kind of thing. Yeah, you don't have to send an official resume.
You don't have to be. No, you don't have to be a guru. You got to have your own presence and be familiar with the platforms.
You got to have personality.
Currently, we're Facebook. Currently we're Facebook, Instagram, and some stuff across YouTube, right?
Some other stuff.
But we want to expand, and that'll be the job of the social media guy, right?
Yeah, and they'll be working with Ray and me because on the community stuff and the messaging. By the way, we're not going to spam you, but you may start to see just maybe an uptick in the zoo emails. I'm going to start helping Ray with that, so you might see emails like you saw the other day for the live stream coming from me. Hopefully you guys don't mind. Won't be many, but just really important stuff, but might start seeing me being on there. We're busy with the Discord. Please do email Ray if you want to join the Discord. We'll get you an invite. Now, somebody asked, Ray, do you want to share the story really quickly behind the Gelato 2 and 2.1?
Okay.
Somebody asked. Real quick.
James asked this one last time. So here's what happened. We put out the Gelato 2. That goes off really well. The numbers are good. And I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to do a second run. No problem. I fire off the files. I don't think anything twice. I get a full run back because you don't run prototypes in between. It's the same yo-yo, same design, same everything. So theoretically, you're supposed to get the same one back. I'm telling you, dude, when I opened up that box and I looked at it and the play side was sculpted with those like it wasn't smooth and straight. I was like,
that's how those came to be? I actually didn't know this story. Did you tell me this before?
This was completely by accident. Like,
it worked really well, box, though. Wow.
But my heart sunk, and I was like,
your heart stopped.
What have I done? So you have to remember, like, those first 6 years, we had to sell every single yo-yo, or we may not have enough money to get the next yo-yo.
Those were nail-biter years for Ray.
So I was like, you got to be kidding me. So right away, I anodized some up, and they're just a wicked player. And I was like, thank goodness. So that's how the 2.1 came to be. Complete accident, just like the Lasula, complete accident. But once they arrived, you got to work with what you got.
Yeah, but they ended up being winners. Like, it's crazy. So Sometimes luck just goes
good.
your way, people. Luck goes your
Yes,
way.
Brett.
So, any other questions? Responsive throws. Oh, we're getting that question again. We had that last live stream. It's in our brains. Ray, do you want to say more than that? I'm always scared when you start saying more than that because, again, you start committing us. But responsive throws. Remember we talked about that last time. Somebody asked.
Oh, yes, I do. I really, really do like that idea. So that one's definitely on our list of to-dos.
It's on our radar.
Sure.
Let's just say that. It's on our radar to try. 100%. Yeah. Having a responsive MFD throw is something. Yeah, it's on our radar. I don't want to commit more than that. I know Ray is already committing me to stuff. So, radar. Oh, that's funny. That's a good joke. I never even thought of that. Will with his razor sharp wit. So, how do you, Ray and JT, think the older MFD throws compared to the newer? Do you like the newer, or are there plenty old ones? Oh, well, I'll tell you my vote on that. So my number one favorite MFD throw, this is me, Ray, I'll talk in a second, but you're looking at me, so, is Anti-Pro 1. That's my favorite. But it took a long time for my absolute favorite to get dethroned, and it's still a very close second, and that's the Tribe. That's the Tribe, and that's one of the oldies. It was the very first MonkeyfingeR yo-yo I ever bought off Ray, and I bought more than one. I have like 2 or 3 or maybe 4.
Yeah, you got a few of them.
The Tribe, yeah, I got a few. The Tribe is it's the nearest and dearest to my heart, and it plays like it's awesome. It's my favorite.
Yes.
Other than the Anti-Pro 1. That one, in terms of sheer performance, for my style of throwing, dethroned the Tribe. It was close there for a while because there was a while I was into the Primate, and the Primate's great. I was like, I think I like this more than the Tribe. But then I kind of tried the Tribe again. I'm like, the Tribe is it's my baby. Well, my baby, it's Ray's baby, but I like it.
That's such a.
But the Anti-Pro 2. So that's my answer. Anti-Pro 2 is my newest one that I like. Tribe, the old one that I love. Ray, what do you think? What do you like?
So
you like Too Evil. I'm going to steal your thunder. I bet you're going to say Too Evil as your oldie. No?
Yeah. But here's the weird thing. I picked up an Evil Yo the other day, and damn, that thing plays so nice. And not to toot my own horn, but I just got really lucky when we made that one. Sometimes you get lucky. Do you know what I mean? And boy, that's a fun yo-yo. But I'm with you. I'm gonna say
Tribe?
This last couple of your Tribes are super fun because I kind of like that thump, that nice thump.
Oh yeah, there's something
the
about it. Yeah, there's something about it. Not heavy, but just a satisfying feel.
You can feel it, and I think that's why I like the Anti-Pro so much. That
Anti-Pro
one was like a nice. Yeah, for sure.
Somebody's asking pre-order. The pre-orders, the link hasn't gone live. Neither Ray or I predicted it, so we're not ready with a pre-order link. But as Ray said, that'll go out in the next couple weeks. We'll get that all set up. We'll start taking pre-orders. Put it all together with pictures, and then we'll send out an email to everybody. And in Discord,
that'll be the next.
Join Discord because that's where you're going to hear all the up-to-date stuff from us. So, is there any other? Yeah, the Tribe was a special yo-yo. Yeah.
Oh, different materials. Yeah, we're always exploring different materials and different stuff. So we've got some stuff. I've got some stuff in my brain that I would like to try out. But moving forward.
Somebody's asking, will there be more trickle drops today? Trickle drops. I can't say.
Well,
you've already answered. You can't say, but he did hint the day's not over. So.
The day's not over is what I would say to that. Yes.
That's all we're going to say. The day's not over. So, yes, everybody, I know everybody's leaving now. Yes, everybody's got to run. We've been an hour. Thank you so much. Any other last minute? Oh, is glow-in-the-dark anodizing a possibility? Woof. Is that even possible?
So I explored this hard a couple years ago. So here's the problem. The color pigments have to be so small to get them into the little tiny pockets that are created when you anodize. Currently, at this time, nobody makes the glow-in-the-dark particles small enough to fit into those little spots.
So,
but I'm constantly, constantly looking. As a dye, like embedded into the yo-yo, no. As a coating on the outside of it, it's possible. You can get anything printed you want.
The answer is, if Ray can figure out how to make it work, he's definitely doing it for sure.
Oh,
right?
you'd be surprised at all the weird stuff I've tried. I've tried beet juice. Beet juice has
beet juice.
some of the beet juice has some of the nice colors. But here's the problem.
I feel like you should call that Beetlejuice. That would be
fine.
an awesome colorway.
It's fine for a couple of months, but then you start to get on your hands. Like the pores open up a little bit, or it starts to bleed out of the pores a little bit. So that one went by the wayside.
Somebody just said, Mickey Mouse just said, you may be able to get the silicone glow, glowing silicone.
Oh, I can definitely put it in the.
I mean, it won't be as visible, but it'd be kind of cool.
Yeah. Oh, you can definitely do that. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Somebody's asking about titanium. Is that something can be anodized? Can you anodize titanium to a certain degree, right?
We anodize titanium all the time. This last drop, we had a set of coconut titanium.
Oh, there was titanium coconut. I didn't actually.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
I don't deal with the store. That's Ray. So so titanium.
No, we've done lots of titanium. We've done lots of colors in titanium all the time.
So, somebody's saying there was Yo-Yo Spirit has done some amazing powder coating. So I guess there is powder coating that glows in the dark. Might be something to work.
Yeah, again, I tried some powder coating in the past too, and I just couldn't get the coating to be consistent enough to make this throw smooth enough for me. They always were just a tiny bit of a viber, and I just wasn't happy with it.
Okay. So Ray, that's one thing about Ray, everyone. He will not release a vibey yo-yo if he can help it, or just won't.
No. Sometimes stuff just goes straight into the garbage.
Yeah. Oh, don't tell me. That just breaks my heart. Any other?
It is what it is.
Any other? Yeah, I actually, Goyo, if you want to throw some photos in the Discord, I'd love to see that personally. The glow in the dark and powder. But anyway, any other questions? Just looking through here. I don't think so. I think we're good. So Ray, any last words,
everybody.
or you want to say as a goodbye?
Huge shout out to everybody. Appreciate all you guys. Thank you so much for the continued support and the complete change in direction. So we will scramble, get the next 2 weeks set up for you guys, and looks like pre-orders is next.
Pre-orders next. So congratulations to everyone that won something today. As always, thanks for coming out and hanging out. I hope you had fun. We had fun doing this. So yeah, we'll probably have another live stream. Well, certainly before the end of the year, we'll have at least one. Might be two, depending on, again, schedules. We've got. Yes.
Well, we got to do one before the year is out. We have to do another one.
Everybody voted for Halloween, so we'll probably have a Halloween live. Well, wait a minute. That's actually 2 weeks. What am I talking about?
That's in 2 weeks. Oh, JT just said it. Now he's busy. Oh, too bad.
I don't know. We'll find out. Okay, I'm not promising. Anyway, but we'll have at least one more this year, and we'll have. For sure. Okay, everyone, we got to run. Want to let everybody go. So
thanks,
one live stream a month. I don't know if I have that kind of strength, but I'll talk to Ray. I mean, if hey, before we go, Ray, we would commit to that if people committed to coming out. If we had like a good crowd every time and people wanted to see us shoot the breeze, we would totally do it. So maybe we should have done a vote on that. We'll put a vote in Discord, perhaps.
Listen, it's all about spreading the word and sharing it, and let's get some live stream numbers rolling. And the more you guys like it, the more people to show up, the more we'll do it. So just how it works. Yeah, and I may start doing the monkey business with JT again. I tried one; it was actually kind of fun. I may do those more often, where I'm talking on my own. Maybe Ray stops by, but we could, I can give you information as well. So anyway, you know what? You're always going to have MonkeyfingeR stuff to give away when you're doing those too. So right?
Oh, okay, good to know. I can give away stuff myself. Yeah. Excellent.
Yes,
so maybe I'll have to be doing that. So there might be more live streams. We shall see. All right, let's get out of here, Ray. Thank you, everyone, once again for hanging. We love all of you. You guys are great. The zoo is amazing. You guys are nuts, and we love it. So have a great weekend for the rest of you. I got to go and do other work. Ray's got to go and keep anodizing, and now we got a plan for a pre-order. Thank you for that.
Enjoy your weekend, everybody.
All right, have a good one. We'll see you next time.
Looks like I'm making some Halloween stuff.
Yeah, you're making Halloween and pre-orders, so we'll get right on that. Okay. All right. Bye, Ray. Bye, everyone.
See you, buddy.
All right.